I'd like to call the meeting to order. Roll call. Here. 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 Any conflict? Item 4, approval of minutes of the meeting of July 3rd, 2014.
We didn't have a chance to review them yet. I'd like to defer action.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Item A.
Item triple.
I'm sorry. Item triple A.
Bid opening for district lighting.
Bid opening for 4th District lighting.
We have 2 bids, Mr. President. First bid is from Hawk Enterprises Incorporated, 1850 East North Street, Crown Point, Indiana. They have their bid bond. They have their non-inclusion affidavit signed, and they have their Form 96. Their bid is $399,501. Next bid is from Midwestern Electric Incorporated, 1620 East Chicago Avenue, East Chicago, Indiana. They have their bid bond, they have their non-inclusion affidavit, and they have their Form 96. Their bid is $466,935. I'd like to make a motion these be referred to the consultant engineer for tabulation and recommendation.
Second. Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item single A, change order number 2 for First Group Engineering for the Wolf Lake and Forsyth Trail, submitted for approval.
Yeah, there's some additional work that needs to be done under the 112th Street overpass for the Indiana Toll Road. They've encountered some extremely hard slag, and they're not going to be able to auger in that location. So there's a modification to the design, and the additional cost will be $7,996.20, 80% of which will be paid for by the federal highway fund for this project. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the change order.
The motion, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item B, change order number 20 received from INDOT regarding the 169th Street project.
The traffic signals at 169th and Columbia weren't supposed to be relocated, but there are some issues there with handicap accessibility. They're going to have to re-pour some of the bases. The additional cost is $4,601, and it qualifies for the 80%. We approve that change order.
Second. Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item C, request for permit received from Wow for digging in a public right-of-way, submitted for approval.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve their digging request. Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Ayes have it. Correspondence from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at 169th and Columbia Avenue.
This is underground work in alley north of 169th Street. I'd like to make a motion, this is just off Columbia, that we approve the digging request.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Ayes have it. Item E, notice of termination of easement to the Mercantile National Bank and the Recycling Building Corporation, submitted for approval.
Brian Poland has worked on this. He contacted me yesterday to tell me that everything is in order. This is an easement that will not be needed anymore, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve the easement termination.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Item F, correspondence received from 3rd District Councilman Anthony Hicks requesting additional stop signs to be placed at 32 Wildwood Road.
It looks Like he has a whole bunch of them. Does he have separate ones?
Yes, there's one for 56 block of Maywood.
I'd like to make a motion this be referred to Gary Gleason for the necessary time study.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item G, correspondence received from Councilman Anthony Higgs, requesting inspection be made regarding a large sinkhole in the 5600 block of Maywood.
I'd like to make a motion that be referred to the sewer department. Maybe you'll take the sewer and determine what the issue is.
Second.
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item H, correspondence received from 3rd District Councilman Anthony Higgs requesting $25,000 from the 3rd District gaming funds to be used for pool repairs at Martin Luther King Park submitted for approval.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mayor's signature on this, so we probably need to refer this to the mayor's office.
Second.
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item I, status hearing regarding 7247 Calumet Avenue.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is, I know I've had some discussions with Ms. Cantar with regards to 7247 and KJS, I believe is the name of the business. We're just seeking to make those repairs.
You talked to zoning?
We're going to go today. I'm going to go with them.
I don't know if the board recalls, this is a property that we ordered demolished back in October of last year. The owner of the property sent an agreement to rehabilitate. It expired in April. He came before this board on May 1st and said, look, I really want to fix it up. I mean it this time. We sent him another agreement to rehabilitate. It expired, and here we are in July, and he says, I really want to fix it up. The problem is there's a zoning issue. He may not be able to make this to a gas station without getting approval of variance. However, he did previously, and I don't know if you have it up there in front of you, did sign an agreement to rehabilitate and did tender a cashier's check. This was on the last Thursday in June, and it was set over for today. So if the board wants to go and accept the agreement to rehabilitate, he only has, I think, until September in order to get all of this done. And if he hasn't started yet, he's probably just wasting his $10,000. That's his choice.
If we grant, well, is that what
See what I'm saying? He's already signed an agreement to rehabilitate with the finished completion date by September of this year.
yeah, but we grant that, and then the zoning changes it, then he's out, right?
Correct. Well, I'm saying if the zoning denies his use, he's thrown away $10,000, but that's his choice.
Isn't this already a gas station?
It's been vacant for so long that
The use?
you're right, the non-conforming pre-existing use has expired, and he would have to start over.
So it was not,
It's too small.
improperly zoned previously?
It was always a gas station, and when the zoning requirements were changed to include parking requirements, he does not fit that, if it had been a prior non-conforming use, which is now expired. So he's gonna start from scratch. In fact, if he keeps dragging his feet, he's probably setting him up
Are you
for
gonna try to
failure.
redo it as a gas station? Because I don't know if it'll qualify under the current zoning rules.
Well, this is what he was supposed to be investigating from May 1st to the present, and if he hasn't, that's not our problem, that's his problem.
That's an awful little site.
Like I said. So I would just ask the board to approve it. It does say in there that if he doesn't have it done by the deadline, we can go ahead and knock it down.
So move.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor? Ayes have it, thank you, sir.
I know.
Item J, status hearing regarding 243 Oakwood Street and correspondence received from Attorney Faulkner requesting a continuance.
Correct. I believe Attorney Faulkner is looking to have a meeting with the building department, considering he called me to have this meeting yesterday afternoon. There wasn't time to schedule one. And so we agreed that we could continue it to allow for such time as to set up a meeting.
Did he call you guys?
No.
He was supposed
Thursday in August.
to call down and make appointments.
Okay.
So I don't know if he got it.
14.
That's fine.
That sounds good. Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Ayes have it. Item K, rental registration hearing regarding 6637 Delaware, 1433 Shell, 3703 South Pole, 6136 Ray, 6138 Ray, 1103 Moss Street, 1116 Conkey. Mr. Haberman sent letter requesting a continuance.
He's not here anymore. When do you want to reschedule that?
August 14th.
There's a motion. A second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item L, rental registration hearing regarding 26, 29, 164th Place.
Hi. I come in like 10 days late to register it, and I'm trying to get rid of the $500 extra fine, if you would. And then I'll register it today.
Is this the only property that you own?
Yes, yes. I've always registered on time, it just slipped my mind.
Is it, just single family?
Yes,
One
house, yes.
Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the $80 must be paid within 30 days.
There's a motion.
Second.
Second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
30 days.
You can either wait till after the meeting, or they'll send you something in the mail.
I'll be down here today. Thank you.
Item M, rental registration hearing regarding 1135 Hoffman.
Yes, sir.
Failed to register the unit before April 15th?
I was out of town. When I come back, I completely forgot until I got that notice.
Mr. President, here's who have paid 2010, June 7, 2013 on time. This is his first time being late.
Or is it a single family, just one unit?
Yes.
Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered $80.
A motion. Second. Second, all in favor? Ayes have it. 30 days. 30 days to pay the $80.
Okay.
You could do it, you could wait till after the meeting and do it today.
I'll pay here or downstairs?
After the meeting, you can see the young lady here,
Okay.
right here. She can get you all the paperwork and you can pay it today.
Thank you.
Item N, rental registration hearing regarding 839 Michigan and 841 Michigan.
Morning.
All right, Mr. President, on 839 Michigan, I have that he has not registered for 2010, 2012, and 2014. And for 841 Michigan, he owes for 2014 only. So were you not renting 839 Michigan for 10 and 12, 2010, 2012?
That's correct. The house was vacant for quite a while, and then I had to borrow money to fix it up. And then I had my brother, who lost his house, so I'm helping him out. He's in the house now. And about the rental registration, it was registered last year, so.
Right, you registered in 11, you registered in 13.
Correct.
You did not register in 10 or 12, and then we're here with the issue with 14. I just want to make sure it's vacant those years and that you don't own those years as well.
Sir, is 839 just a single family, or,
Yes, sir.
and 841 is also single, just one,
Correct.
one resident?
Correct, it's like a cottage, but it's separate address, just next to each other.
One property?
Well, it's a cottage, but it's separate address, I don't know. And
Is it on one lot, or there's got?
it's a different lot, correct.
So it's not a
And
cottage?
my brother-in-law lives there. So I mean, it just skipped my mind.
That's all you got, Chris?
That's all I have, Mr. President.
So we'll go back, 10 and 12 weren't registered, Chris, for 39?
Correct, but he says that they were vacant.
Okay. I'll make a
Yeah.
motion that we waive the penalty on both of them, but the two units got to be registered at $80 per unit within the next 30 days.
Motion?
Second.
Second, all in favor? Ayes have it. 30 days to pay, sir.
Okay.
Item O, rental registration hearing regarding 1451 Atlas Street.
Provided, before we need the testimony?
No, but, no, we need two now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Got anything, Chris?
Who's the translator?
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you wanted to say something first. For this one, Mr. President, for 1451 Atlas, the Board of Works previously waived the late fee in 2010, but he's been on time every time since then except for 2014.
Que usted ha pagado desde el año 2011 hasta el 13 a tiempo, sí, pero este año se le
pasó.
es que se le hicieron.
So just that 1 year, Chris, and everything was.
Right.
I'll make a motion that we waive the late fee, that the unit must be registered at $80 per unit, for the unit for the next 30 days.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, 30 days.
So he's got 30,
What was that?
he's got 30 days to register it.
Tiene 30 días que registrarlo.
He can wait till after the meeting and do it today,
Puede esperar después de esta junta hacerlo
or
hoy
we'll send him something in the mail.
o le van a mandar. Dice lo de today.
See her after the meeting and she'll give him the paperwork to do it.
Puede ver ahí y le va a dar los
Okay,
papeles.
thank you.
Yes. Item P, rental registration hearing regarding 1172 State Street. Morning.
Morning. Yeah,
I didn't know, were you the translator on this one, sir? Okay.
That was the original one we thought of.
That's what I thought. Mr. President, I have that he's the owner since 2000, and he's collecting a homestead, but he also has a homestead on Colorado, 6721 Colorado. So he's a homestead on 1172 State and a homestead on 6721 Colorado. He's registered 2012 and 2013. He did not register for 2011 and 2014.
Dice que tiene un homestead en
Ujú.
las dos propiedades. ¿Eso es cierto?
no. No, la única manera es que pago se me olvidó pagar esta en la 1172, porque, pero todo el tiempo he pagado en los años, de los 2 años que la llevo rentando, he pagado.
¿O es que
Esta vez no la pagué porque
¿Cuál
tuve
vez?
el
¿Este
2000,
año?
sí, este año.
¿Y el 11? Dice que no, anulado. Dice que no pagó al 11 o este año.
El 11 no la había rentado, creo.
He said in 2011 wasn't rented. ¿Y
Y
este año?
este año no la renté porque mi esposa estuvo en el hospital y ella se encarga de pagar los pagos
She only didn't rent it because his wife was in the hospital and she's the one that does it for him.
y como ella hace los pagos, ya no se le pasó porque estuvo en emergencias en el hospital.
She's the one that does it for him and she was in the hospital, so that's why they didn't rent it.
So there should just be a homestead at 1172 State.
Entonces, en esa dirección no debe de tener homestead.
No. Homestead.
Homestead es cuando usted va al condado a decir que yo vivo en esta dirección y le dan un crédito por las taxas. Y este papel dice que usted tiene 2.
Sí, sí tengo 2, pero la 1172 es donde la estoy rentando y la otra es donde
¿Dónde vive?
en la 6721 Colorado.
Dice he lives here.
All right, Mr. President, his explanation was that his wife normally does the rental registration, but she was in the hospital, and in 2011 it was not rented, so 2014 is the only year that really before the board.
Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the $80 must be paid within 30 days, or he can do it today.
The motion,
Second.
second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item Q, rental registration
Dice
hearing
que
regarding
son $80.
3033 Parkway.
¿No después, eh?
I'm sorry? Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Mr. President, we're at 3033 Parkway, Mr. President.
Parkway north or south?
North.
It says the oath for 2014 is previously paid 2011 through 2013.
It's a single-family residence, and Mr. Zamudio, I have a power of attorney he gave me because he lives in Arkansas. He planned on selling it.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the owner's name?
Jack Zamudio,
And you're who?
John Claridge.
You live in Dyer.
Yes,
You live in Arkansas?
yes, he does.
Keeps an eye on the property.
I'll go by there occasionally and stuff to take care of it. I mean, I monitor, you know, I live in Dyer, but I drive there a couple times a week.
Is it occupied or is it vacant?
Not now. It's gonna be, we wanna occupy it again. That's why, what happened is he wanted to put it up for sale, or he put it up for sale by owner, put the sign in the yard. He hasn't had any calls and stuff. He actually, if you look, probably in your records, he lost it on tax sale. And he's trying to recoup the money to pay it off before October, I think he said it is. So the fact that he had nobody call to buy the property, he says, man, I gotta put it up for rent again so that I can go ahead and get some money together to, you know, pay off
When did it officially get rented?
I will rent it as soon as I get clearance here. It was rented previously.
When did the tenant
February.
move out?
Oh, actually, we're going to court because he took off without paying rent.
Was it in 13 or 14?
It was 14, February.
So it was rented this year.
Yeah, February of 14, he took off.
Okay, so it was rented in 14 as well?
Yeah,
It's a single family, you said?
Correct.
Anything else, Chris?
No, Mr. President, if it was rented for any part of 14, it still needs to register.
No, I agree. Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the $80 must be paid within the next 30 days.
okay, I'll wait.
Motion?
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, 30
Thank
days,
you.
sir.
Thank you, I'll wait.
Run the registration hearing regarding 1124 Truman and 6257 Monroe. Morning.
Morning.
Mr. President, for these properties, both of them I have been paid 2008 through 13 on time. There's 4 units total with both properties and the owed 2014.
There are only 2 units total?
No, 2 units for each.
Per unit.
Oh, so it's 4 units.
Yeah, I usually get the bills in my water bill and write it down on my calendar. It slips somehow.
I'll make a motion that we waive all the late fees, but the units must be registered at $80 per unit.
Motion, second, all those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it, 30 days, sir.
Thank you.
You bet. Run a registration hearing regarding 7744 Beach.
Mr. President, I have the beach with the waters in the owner's name. She came before the Board of Works in 2011 for an appeal. And she owes in 2014. 12 to 13 were on time.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm the daughter. Well, the only reason why we forgot this year is because May I got married, and when we came back from vacation, we went on a family vacation. She was going to the papers, and she saw the mayor's night out thing, and it said that it was due in April. So then we came here, and we had to fill out the form to come here to court.
Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at $80
Okay.
within the next 30 days.
Motion?
Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, 30 days.
Thank you.
Run a registration hearing, this is item T. Run a registration hearing regarding 1125 Sibley. 1125 Sibley,
Ferguson? Lives in Kentucky. Probably didn't make it. 65 is close. Somewhere. Believe me, there's traffic somewhere on 65.
All right, Mr. President, my information is that you paid 2009 through 2013. This is the first review.
Stanley?
No, so normally we would cite them the penalty because they scheduled a meeting, they're supposed to be here.
Yeah, they got no deal. I'll make a motion that we assess the late fee plus the $80.
motion?
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item U, run a registration hearing regarding 222 to 224 Conkey Street.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President. On this one, he registered in 2010 and 11 as a 1 unit, and registered in 2012 and 13 as a 2 unit, and he owes 2014 for 2 units.
Please forgive my tardiness. I normally have a property manager take care of this, but I don't use them anymore. I come in May 15th, just got mixed up with the dates.
How did it go from a 1 unit to a 2 unit?
1 unit was available, and I still was rehabbing a 2nd unit.
You've inspection?
No, it's both rent, this was in the past, but I got approval to rent out both units, but both units been rented out for.
You got
for-
permits and everything?
Yes, yes, I've always had permits on this unit, yeah.
222 and 24, is that a duplex?
A 2-unit, yes, 2-unit, 3-bedroom, 2 flat.
Has inspected it?
Not my knowledge.
Yes, it's been inspected. It's been inspected years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah,
We're gonna do an inspection, what sort of inspection we do we get?
because it was, I had the registration done for both units last year. I mean, it has stickers for last year on both units.
Stickers are basically tracking number, we have a total number of units, and that you have registered. We want to do an inspection, make sure that whoever's gonna be in there is gonna be safe, that it's not a single family home that's been put up into 2 units. Situation that is prevailing on that block, there's several things like that.
No, see, the problem that I had, the basement, before I got the property, the basement was being rented out, which was illegal. I have both units rented out, and I have that problem resolved years ago.
We'll set up an inspection once you come in to make sure everything's gonna be okay. As far as rent registration, whatever the board wishes, we'll set up an inspection to get through and so we can check, make sure everything's safe.
Well, no problem, it already been inspected, so,
But we keep up on them. So you're at the East Chicago address, that's how we get a hold of you?
yes.
I'll make a motion that we waive the late fee, but both units have to be registered at $80 per unit within the next 30 days. So that's,
Motion?
Second.
Second, all those in favor? Ayes have it, thank you, sir.
All right,
30
thank you.
days.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I really shouldn't wait till, even tell them the others until they inspect it, so you can, second unit could be a rental, but, never mind, never mind. Rental registration hearing regarding 7234 Van Buren. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. President, the 7234 Van Buren, I have it never been registered.
Oh, yeah, I did last year.
And it said it went to the Board of Public Works in 2013 for the appeal of the rental, and it was granted last year. It's a 2-family dwelling.
yeah, ma'am, you live there too?
I've lived there 50 years.
Okay, do you,
And there's a little 2-room apartment upstairs. I didn't know I had to register it. So when I got the letter last year, I did. And I thought, well, that's it. It's registered. I didn't think of it again.
so it's rented right now?
At the moment, yes, it is. And I called when I got the letter to see if I could come in and pay, and they said, no, I had to show up here. So I'm here.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the unit must be registered at the $80 within the next.
Do I have to do that every year?
Every year, ma'am.
Every year?
Every year it's rented.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
April 15th, same day as the federal
Yeah, tax day.
return days, yes.
Okay.
Motion and a second?
Second.
All in
All right.
favor?
I can go downstairs and pay them?
After the meeting's over, you can get the paperwork from the young
From
lady.
this lady right here.
Right here.
Oh,
Right here, here.
oh, I just have to wait till it's over. Okay.
Or they'll mail you something in the mail and you can come back at a later date.
Yeah, do that. I'll come back and pay it.
It's gotta be within 30 days. So you'll
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Item W, rental registration hearing regarding 7130 Wicker Avenue. Anyone here from 7130?
He lives in Pennsylvania.
We haven't gotten
Well,
any
Mr.
worse.
President, report, we also owes from 2008 through 2014, if you're not registered ever. So I would ask that you face any failure to appear, we impose a late fee for 2008 to 2014.
Can you, tell me what that would be?
Sure. Starting in 2010, it went up to $80. So it'd be $80 for 10, $80 for 11, $80 for 12, $80 for 13, $80 for 14. And in 8 and 9, it was $10 a unit, so it's 20. 420. And 500 times 5, 2,500. And the late fee was 100 before, so that's another 200. So 2,700 plus 420. $3,120.
Property occupied?
I don't know, he's going to ask for the appeal, not me. It says that we have a tenant named Neil or Nellie living there.
make a motion that we assess the late fee per year and the $80 per unit per year.
Motion?
Second?
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item X, on a registration hearing regarding 1719 Calumet Avenue.
Lives there.
Anybody here?
We have
Mr. President, for this one, I have 2 units registered in 12 and 13. The property's been owned by Fred. This is Fred, you never know. And for 2014, shows 2 units.
This is a commercial property with 3 units. It was cited in 2010 for failure to register, and then it was never registered in 10 or 11. And then it was registered in 12, come before the board, and then 13.
Good morning.
I could have sworn we paid that.
Is it right? So the downstairs is the candy shop?
Well, yeah, it's a, it's kind of like a deli type thing.
So the units.
Apartment in back that we live in. And then there's 2 apartments upstairs.
Are they rented now?
Pardon me?
They rented at this time?
No, not at the time.
No, right now.
Oh, yes, they are.
Were they rented last year?
Pardon me?
Last year were they rented?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a current citation out for an authority to inspect and other violations as well that have to be taken care of. I mean, I understand, we've been in communication, however, the gentleman who owns the property is very unpleasant to deal with, so it's been kind of hard getting some compliance. Ms. Luzinski here, she's been dealing with some health complications, so I believe her husband's been taking care of most of the things. I mean, commercial business that they own and operate. They also live in the property. Collecting rent on both the units as well as somebody who owns the business. I mean, we need to make sure the property stays in compliance.
I'll make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the units must be registered at the $80 per unit within the next 30 days.
Motion?
Second?
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 30 days to register, to bring you up to speed.
Oh, well,
You can do it now.
I can do it now
After the meeting's
downstairs?
over. After the meeting's over,
She'll have paperwork for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Thank you.
So I wait here
You
until?
can wait here, or they'll mail you something in the mail, then you'll have to drive back here to do it again.
Oh.
Pay it. It's up to you.
Meeting's not too much longer.
Oh, okay. Could you mail it to us then, and then I'll bring it in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
But once you get it, it's got to be done from 30 days from today.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Item Y, rental registration hearing regarding 7010 Chestnut.
Mr. President, my notes indicate this was purchased in April 2010. It's never been registered. The water bills are in the owner's name, who is Donald Greer. Bills are mailed to his house. They owe for 2010 through 2014.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. This was my my late husband's parents' house that we bought in 2010 because my son had just, we bought it from the other heirs. My son was getting a divorce and we thought it would be a good thing for him to live there. And then before we closed, he hurt his back and was off work, so he stayed with us. And then the following year, my husband passed away, and so he continued to live with me. I never received anything. I had no knowledge that you had to register it as a rental. I never got anything in the mail, or my tax bills, water bills, anything. So I had no knowledge. If I knew that you had to register, of course I would have.
Was the house rented for those years?
Pardon?
Was the house rented?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
How many years?
4 years.
10,010.
Yeah, 2010 to 2014 is 4 years. So it'd be 80 times 4, well, 500 times 4, before it goes to late fee.
Chris. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, you're right.
Ma'am, all 5 years that you've had it, it's been rented?
Yes.
And did you charge your son rent?
No, he never lived there, honey.
Oh, I thought you said he did, okay.
No, he never, no.
I make a motion that the unit must be registered for all 5 years at the $80, but the late fee is waived on all the years.
Motion?
Second.
Second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. So,
May I ask a question? I mean, why wasn't, like, I notified that I needed to do that? I mean,
ma'am, there had to be a notice sent.
I never received anything, never, ever. The first thing I got was that this violation.
Did you get a water bill?
I get water bills every other month, yeah.
The notices are in the water bill.
There's nothing, I can bring you my water bills, I've never gotten
It's in the
anything.
flyer that goes in with the water bill, it's not on the water bill. It's in the colored, brightly colored flyer, the orange, blue.
I never got anything.
Your water bill doesn't come with the flyers, like this color.
I mean, I've seen flyers, but, I mean, I don't know that I've read every one, I don't know.
That's where the notice is.
That's where the notice is. Well, see, I mean, does the general public know that?
Yeah.
Is there not some way that, you know, that people can be let, you know?
Jim, how many units in the city of Hammond are registered?
Over 9,000.
There are 8,000 people that registered.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, but, you know, I mean,
I'm not doubting you, but I'm not gonna come knocking on your door telling you to pay your rental registration.
Well, no, but
every year, April 15th.
no, but if you would have sent me one in 2010, I would have gone and registered.
We didn't know that you bought it as a rental.
In 2012, the Controller's Office sent out a green postcard, basically explaining anything that you have a homestead exemption on, or there's, multiple properties that you're required to register them. We sent them to everyone that could possibly send it at any kind, including vacant lots that had some kind of a stipulation on their homestead. We've done everything we can to let everyone know that they need to register their properties, and we're going to continue to do that. At the same time, when you're operating a home, it's basically a business. You don't open a business without calling someone and saying, I'm opening a business. No offense, ma'am, we do everything we can to notify you.
I mean, like I said, if I would have known.
Get the information so we can charge a fee.
Right.
This information is also used for the police and fire department when they're going to a home, so if they can contact someone, if there's a fire, they can make contact and find out who's supposed to be in that house. Massive situations, they go, who's supposed to be in the house, who's on the case. So it's information to share for us.
I understand that. What I'm saying is if, you know, if I would have known, I would have registered right away.
Or so choose, they could charge you $500.
I know, and I appreciate it.
We're asking you to register.
I appreciate it. Okay.
You have 30 days to register it. You could wait till after the meeting, or they'll mail you something.
And they'll mail it to me though, right? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I missed your call, but, item Z, rental registration hearing regarding 9 Webb Street. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. President, for 9 Web Street, I had that he paid in 2007 through 2013 for units. He owes you 2014 only 3 units.
3 units, you say?
Correct, Mr. President.
Well, what do I want?
3 units for 2014.
Yeah.
1 year, 3 units.
Pardon?
1 year, 3 units.
Yeah.
What happened?
$240.
What happened, sir?
So, well, I was waiting for some kind of word about what the state did about all this stuff, and that's what I was waiting for, and nobody said anything, so, until I got the notice, you know, like this.
What the state passed wasn't effective until July 1st,
So,
there you go.
Well, I mean, it's due in April. The state laws don't take effect till 1st of July. I'll make a motion that the 3 units must be registered at the $80 and waive the late fee.
Motion, second.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. $240, sir. you can wait, you'll get something in the mail, or you can wait till after.
I'm gonna
the
wait
meeting and
to
they'll
get it
let you-
done.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Item AA, rental registration hearing regarding 2015 Blossom Road.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. President, he's paid on time every year up until this point.
This year was an oversight. I think I thought my wife was paying, she thought I was paying. Also dealing with some health issues with my mother currently. Just kind of slipped my mind. Apologize.
I'm gonna make the motion that we waive the penalty and that you pay the registration fee.
Of course.
There's a motion and a concurrence.
It should be a second.
Yes.
There's a motion and a second.
He has to make a recommendation.
What can he do?
Well, he can't vote, that's all. It would just be
gotta make a
like-
Can't vote at all?
Right.
Right.
There's a motion,
So you
a
can.
concurrence, and a second.
If Smitty can't vote, you can second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
30 days.
Yep, I'll wait and pay afterwards.
Very confusing.
There's another one.
Item BB, rental registration hearing regarding 4546 Holman Avenue. Good morning.
Mr. President, as with the last one, I know that you've been on time every year, except for this year, there are 3 units.
Husband always did it, no more time. Wife didn't realize, so sorry.
I'll make a motion that we waive the late fee, but all three units?
Three.
Three.
3 units have to be registered within 30.
Motion?
Second.
Second. All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it.
Is it correct? I can't come back tomorrow. You have to wait for something in the mail then?
Or you can wait until after the meeting.
And just go get in the line?
Work for you.
Okay, thank you.
Stand. I have to abstain.
This one?
I have to abstain, it's coming up.
Item CC, rental registration hearing regarding 6937 McCook and 7234 McCook.
Morning.
All right, Mr. President, parents live there?
My mother, she's disabled, I take care of her.
Okay, so you don't charge the rent, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so 6937 isn't really rental.
No, last year I believe I waived, or a waiver, I had to sign.
Okay. So we're only really here at 7234.
Yes. But I guess I have to sign one for this year.
Yes, you still
Okay.
have to fill out an affidavit, but it's not an issue, you don't have to pay $80.
Okay.
Mr. President, we're only here basically for 7234, he's paid every year except for this year. He doesn't.
Paid every year prior?
Correct, we just need to fill out the affidavit for 6937, because it's not a rental.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a motion that, that we waive the penalty on 7234 and that he fill out the, affidavit on 6937 and that, you pay the $80 either today or within 30 days.
Okay, thank you.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 30 days, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item DD, emergency board up and tree removal for the property located at 2843 Kenwood.
Is anybody here for this one? Mr. President, I just talked to, code enforcement, there's an issue with a nuisance tree, of course, the property is bank owned, and the tree looks like it's going to fall on the neighbor's house. Although with this last storm, I've seen perfectly dead trees standing there, and perfectly live trees laying on the ground, so I don't know what's going on with the trees.
Sorry, Chris. The resident was here, and she informed me that somebody has come out, and the tree is down now to a reasonable height, and they're finishing taking the tree down.
So just today, just since.
It started
the
yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she showed up today, and I said, wish you would have called yesterday and told me that they were doing it. So,
Never mind.
so we have
Never
nothing
mind,
going
okay.
there. Okay.
Thank you. Item EE, order of dismissal regarding 4828 Oak Avenue.
We've come to an agreement on this property as far as what we're gonna do with it. Speaking with Mr. Cook, and I don't know if you've had a conversation with Justin Murphy, we've got nothing in writing as far as what's the agreement is. So I'm kind of leery of dismissing something when we don't have an actual agreement. Mr. Murphy, Justin Murphy is supposed to write something up.
He wrote it up, I signed it and sent it to him, he was supposed to give me a signed copy for today's meeting, did anything come up?
Yeah, we have your signature.
Right, that's what I'm saying, he was supposed to give me a signed copy with his signature. He said he worked it out with Kurt Cook.
They've agreed, there's nothing in writing as far as hardwired smokes, and it says 4 units, 2 apartments and a garage, it's gonna go back to 1, 2 apartments and a house, it's gonna go back to a single family home. So we're on agreement.
I was expecting him to bring in a signed copy of that.
Us too.
Continue it for a week?
Just, don't take any action until next week so that I can get a signed copy, because I only have my signature, which is.
Make a motion that we continue until the 17th.
The motion? Second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item FF, correspondence received from Joe Krusek requesting a stop sign, or stop signs at the alley at 139 and Sheffield.
I don't know, we typically don't put stop signs at alleys, that's supposed to be common sense. I'd like to make a motion that this be referred to Gary Gleason to see if this is a unique situation and may require one.
There's a motion, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Request for late rental registration hearing.
Make a motion that we schedule these for August.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item H8, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
We have one more here.
There's a lot.
Garage sale season.
Yes, it is.
Are they all for 1 and 2 days?
I'm checking. City's out for garage sale. Make a motion that we approve them all.
Motion,
Second.
second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Most important item on the agenda is
No, it's not.
correspondence received from the Whiting Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce requesting street closures for the 21st Annual Pierogi Fest Parade on Friday, July 25th, 2014, beginning at 5 p.m.
I'll make a motion. Make a motion that we approve this request.
Motion, second, all in favor? Ayes have it. Item JJ, correspondence received from an Open Door Church and Ministries acknowledging their annual community outreach weekend beginning August 1st, 2014 through August 3rd, 2014. Any requests for any correspondence?
Yeah, what are they gonna do? They gonna go door to door or what?
They're just letting us know they're having something. There's no street closures or nothing.
They're gonna have it at their facility or are they gonna be going
What's
door
the
to door?
address of the church? 7105 Holman. They're probably, it's a big parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Just letting us
Next
know
to
they're having,
St. Demetrius.
yeah, they're having a cookout. Maybe there's some people that got free food, we can come over.
Well, we don't need any action if they're not closing any public right of ways.
They're not asking for that, no.
So it's for informational purposes only.
Yeah.
Correspondence is acknowledged. Item KK, temporary resident-only parking designation for July 16th, 2014 through July 20th, 2014, submitted for approval.
Is that for the festival?
Correct, it's the Festival of the Lakes, Mr. President, that's so that the people live up there in the water gardens, can get in and out of their houses without having cars blocked.
Make a motion that we approve it.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Ayes have it. Item LL, correspondence received from URS Corp. requesting lane closure on Indianapolis Boulevard from mile marker 0.0-1.1 on Monday, July 14, 2014, to conduct a bridge inspection.
They're gonna be inspecting the Indiana Toll Road Bridge where it connects to the Skyway. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve that request.
There's a motion, second, all in favor, ayes have it. Item 6, matters from board members.
I I've got correspondence from La Rabida Children's Hospital concerning a child that lives in Hammond. They're saying that he's a very fragile child, and they're concerned about access to the house. We can make sure all pertinent agencies receive copies of this.
We got a notice at the station the other day.
Okay.
So noted.
Informational purposes.
Item 7, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Item 8, new business. Item 9, old business. Item 10, meeting is now open to the public. Anyone from the public?
I own property at 4931 Oak, and I'm requesting approval to rehabilitate. It would be both houses. I have, yeah, and I've got a contractor lined up to repair the foundation. Kurt's done an inspection on it.
You need to, you just did, you need to tell me, I tell Chris, Chris writes it up, sends it to you, you sign it, post a bond, they sign it, then you fix it up.
Okay.
So, nice of you to come, but you didn't have to.
So the process has started for me to be able to rehabilitate it?
Just did it? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So we're good?
Wonderful thing.
Thank you.
We don't take any action yet.
All right. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public?
To adjourn.
Motion and second, all in favor, ayes have it.
Aye.